Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 12 of season 2 of Ted Lasso. This is the season finale. Last episode ended with that huge backstab from Nate as Trent messaged Ted at the end, letting him know, hey, this story got out and I respect you, but as a journalist and to maintain my integrity, I'm going to have to publish this, but I wanted to give you a heads up. And by the way, here's the cherry on top. My source was Nate. Oh, I was livid at the end of last episode, man. Anyway, let's go ahead and hop into the episode, guys. If you want to see the full-length reaction, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, gets you access as well. It is in watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for reacting the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover in the channel. You also get to suggest and vote what movies we react to each month. We got month Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, trying to make it worth your while since you're going to support the channel. But guys, at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. To at least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. With that all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into the season 2 finale, Inverting the Pyramid of Success. Here we go.
The headline this morning is the news that Ted Lasso left in the middle of the Tottenham match this season, not due to stomach problems, but because of a panic attack.
Lasso's clearly not fit to coach.
Oh, come on.
Be compassionate.
Come on, Jeff. Come on. Would Bill Shankly have a panic attack? Would Brian Clough?
Yeah, this is what I was talking about, man.
If your ship's being attacked, you want to find a captain whose brain works, not some big girl's blouse.
I miss Roy.
I miss Roy. Yeah, he kept that asshole in check. Oh. Aww.
Remember, the truth will set you free, but first it'll piss you off. I'm here if you want to.
No, I love their relationship now, man. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Late night. Oof. Doesn't want to answer that question. Or trying to figure out how to answer that question. Oh, but she liked that one. Yep. Damn. Oh. Oh, and the Trent article. So they tag every one of his articles with that handsome-ass man and that gorgeous hair.
Morning, Susan.
Oh, are you all right, Ted?
Oh.
Are you sure about that?
Great. Is Ted dead in the head? Panic at the lasso. Dude, they're normal. Come on.
Blanca, if my father had a panic attack at Normandy, we'd all be speaking German.
Oh, fuck off.
Just do the work, pal. You'll be all right.
Okay.
I assume you know what that was all about, yeah? Nope.
No, you guys need to nip this in the bud quick. I mean, you can't change what's out there, but somebody needs to ruin Nate's teeth.
Oh, those are lovely. Who are they from?
Edwin Akufu, sorry for your loss.
You must have heard about your father's passing.
I've not finished, but we will give Sam a very good home.
Oh, god damn it.
Any rumblings about which way Sam's leaning?
Not a peep, and I'm trying to play it chill. So whenever I see him in a hallway, I just give him a cool nod, you know, like this.
Oh, shit, that was cool.
Higgins is something else, man.
Trent's a good guy. He's just doing the gig.
Well, don't worry. I'm going to speak directly to the owner of the paper and see who this anonymous source was.
Nah, come on. No need.
He's keeping the Nate thing a secret.
Oh, God, you taste like shit.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
well, it is a rough night, and I am now absolutely positive that I switched the salt and sugar. I'm sorry about that.
Oh.
Interesting.
Is something happening?
She's a sneaky, salty bitch.
Like Heather Locklear on Melrose Place, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly how you describe her.
Oh, Heather.
What? Oh. Oh, wow. Already got his jersey made up and everything.
Is Roy here?
I don't hear any grunting.
Is Roy here?
No. You seen this?
He knows automatically.
It was awful.
Yeah. Hey, Roy.
Jamie's looking for you.
Oh, is he?
Oh, right.
Can I just say something first?
That's a good idea, because when I'm done, you won't have any teeth left and you'll need them for the talking bit.
Right, yeah. Okay, at Rebecca's dad's funeral, I told Keeley that I still loved her. It was wrong, and I shouldn't have done it, but...
Oh, that's why he was looking for him. He was trying to... Oh, Jamie.
I just need you to know that I respect you, and I respect Keeley, and I respect your relationship, and I will never, ever do anything like that ever again.
Fuck! He hates when he can't be mad at somebody.
Whoa.
Oh, hi.
Sorry, I kind of froze when you two came in here, and I just didn't know what to do.
Holy fucking shit! Oh my.
What? What?
I wanted to talk to y'all about the article you saw in the paper this morning. Actually, y'all probably saw it on your phones. I still get the paper because, well, you can't cut cartoons out of a phone.
You can screenshot them and text them.
That's copyright infringement, bruv.
I hear he's right, but
he's like, oh,
you can't hang a screenshot
you're right.
on a fridge either.
My refrigerator has a television.
Oh, I think I have the same one.
Guys, point. Stop it.
The point is, y'all found out about something from somewhere when you should have found out about it from me first. I chose not to tell y'all, and that's dumb. You know, fellas, we make a lot of choices in our lives, ranging from, am I really about to eat something called Greek yogurt? Should I leave my family and take a job halfway around the world?
Oh.
Me choosing not to be forthright with y'all, that was a bad choice. I can't be wasting time wishing for a do-over on all that, because that ain't how choices work. No. That choice, and my Chicago Bulls starter jacket that I let Janelle Rhodes borrow my sophomore year because she spilled ketchup all over herself and it looked like she'd been shot. Well, those are two things I ain't ever getting back. 'Cause every choice is a chance, fellas.
Oh.
And I didn't give myself the chance to build further trust with y'all. To quote the great UCLA college basketball coach, John Obi-Wan Gandalf, it is our choices, gentlemen, that show what we truly are, far more than our abilities. Now, I hope y'all can forgive me for what I've done.
Nate.
Because I sure as heck wouldn't want any of y'all to hold anything back with me.
No, we got you.
We got you, coach.
We got you. Yeah.
Oh.
And when we sniff out the rat, permission to take socks full of soap to their stomach and chest?
We're gonna find him and fuck him up!
Yeah!
Fucking kill him.
Fucking kill him.
No, look, gentlemen, I want us to focus on something a little bit more productive, you know? Like working on Nate the Great's False Nine. How's that sound?
Yes.
Yeah, about that. Oh, what the hell?
This is Mascot Idol.
Oh.
One of these two contestants will be our new mascot.
Susie Campbell, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Huge fan.
Oh, thanks.
Huge fan.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh.
Is now a bad time?
No, could you give us a minute, please?
Oh, sure.
Wow. Nice to meet you. The money people that back banter, they want to finance me opening my own PR firm.
Oh my God!
I know, right?
Wow.
I need some advice.
I'm flattered that you came to me instead of Ted or Roy.
They're at training.
Well, instead of Rebecca, then.
She's the one I'm afraid of telling.
I'm happy to be on the list.
I'm scared.
Well, look.
Poor Higgy.
I don't want to appear like I'm not grateful for the amazing opportunity she's given me here.
Keeley,
Yeah,
because
that's a huge stepping stone of...
move on.
Exactly.
A great mentor knows you will.
Ooh, like that.
Yeah, just made it up.
Wow.
I love Higgins, man.
Stop looking for the answer and let the answer come to you. If you open yourself to it, the universe will give you a sign.
Aww.
Isn't this decision too important to be left to the universe?
The universe has always put me on the right path. The universe told me to marry your mother and to buy Bitcoin in 2009. 2009!
Hope he sold that shit while it was high.
I love you.
Aww. They've even got the tape. Aww. Hey, at this point, I'm not sure that there is a wrong decision.
Jamie apologized to me for what he said to you at the funeral.
What did you do?
What do you think I did?
Punched him. Headbutted him.
Keep going.
Did you murder him?
No, worse. I fucking forgave him. It's disgusting, isn't it?
Aww.
Wait, I've got some news too.
Oh, for fuck's sake, don't tell me Ted tried to get off with you and all.
They want to finance me opening my own PR firm.
Holy fucking shit, that is huge.
No.
Love you so much.
No.
Just need a second, it's Jane.
How's all that going?
We broke up.
Again?
Oh, we're back on.
God damn it. What the fuck?
Lizzie just sent over a preview of the Vanity Fair article.
Oh.
Oh no. They didn't use any of the pictures with you in them.
Oh.
Shit, I'm so sorry, Roy.
It's not about him, though.
Don't you change a fucking thing.
Yeah, he doesn't need to be in the...
You're fucking gorgeous. You look like a bilf.
Oh yeah? Go on, show me then.
No. You gonna say anything?
Eventually, yeah. You may have noticed through the years that I can be quite loquacious.
No, to Nate, the anonymous source.
Wow, what makes you think it was Nate? Well, you know my philosophy when it comes to cats, babies, and apologies, Coach. You gotta let them come to you.
Some people need a little push.
Yeah, well, I ain't pushing nobody.
I think it'll help.
Nate'll be fine.
No, it'll help you.
No.
Coach, you keep trying to hold all this in. I'm afraid your mustache is gonna pop off.
Like too much pressure in a Mr. Potato Head.
Hi, babe. Hi.
Yeah.
Have you got a second?
Of course.
I'm so sorry.
No, don't.
No.
Holy fucking shit.
Oh no. Now what?
Rupert's just bought West Ham United.
No.
And to think for a second, I thought him giving me his shares in the club was a kind gesture. You know, I'm actually quite reassured to find out that he is still just a selfish, conniving cock.
I mean, it does return a certain balance to the universe, doesn't it?
Bit of advice for being a boss. Hire your best friend.
No.
Fuck you.
All right. We all good to go on running Nate's false 9 today? Yeah?
You'd be fools not to.
Dude, fuck you.
Well, anybody else got anything you want to talk about before we head out there?
I could, use some...
Advice? Oh, Diamond Dogs!
Roy, are you saying you want to...
He's summoning the Diamond Dogs.
No.
No, he just
saying
needs their
I
help.
mind being in the room whilst it fucking happens.
Okay, well, how about a one-time business pass for our junkyard dog here, yeah?
Fuck you. He's just a fucking weasel wearing a dog hat.
Remember I told you I had to do that photo shoot thing with Keeley? They didn't use a single picture with me in it, and it hurt my
Aww.
feeling.
My feeling. Singular.
The thing is, she looks so fucking great on her own. Without me. So natural.
Does he think he's dragging her
It would have
down?
actually been fucking weird if I was in the pictures. And then, at Rebecca's
get
dad's
that.
funeral, Jamie fucking Tartt tells her he's fucking in love with her.
Whoa.
And he's still alive?
Instead of beating him to death, I fucking forgave him. I'm still fucking furious about it.
There's something I have to confess as well.
I kissed Keeley.
Keeley and I went shopping the other day. I kissed her.
Beard's like, what are you doing this week, man?
We good.
All Jamie did was talk to me and you wanted to kill him. Don't you at least want to headbutt me or something?
Oh, he doesn't see you as a threat at all.
No, I deserve to be headbutted.
I'd be happy to headbutt you, Nate.
Okay, you know what? I think that's enough for right now. We got work to do, yeah? Diamond Dogs dismount?
Now he's gonna take that and run
So
with that.
sometimes the fucking Diamond Dogs is just chatting about shit and no one has to fucking solve anything and nothing fucking changes.
Sometimes, yeah.
That's cool.
Aw, progress! Fuck Nate! What if Nate ran this play just as some sabotage? Well, he wants his name on it.
Stay back! How many times do I have to fucking tell you? Stay back!
Brentford lead 2-0, and Richmond are letting a golden opportunity slip through their fingers.
I'm gonna shoot y'all straight. This is bleak. I mean, look at it out there. Looks like a Renaissance painting portraying masculine melancholy.
Oh, god damn it.
Okay, so now what? What are we gonna do?
We should abandon the false nine. It'd work if we had players knew what the fuck they were doing.
You know, I think we gotta stick with it, man. You know, they just had 45 minutes to figure out what not to do.
You should ask them. They're the ones out there actually doing this shit.
Should we stick with the false nine or switch it up?
We don't know how to think on our own. You tell it how it is. How is it? Tell me.
Sound, and we're all perfectly capable of executing it.
Hey, Jan Ma says he knows the truth, right?
I wouldn't lie to you.
we fucking know.
You should have saved that first goal, bro.
Okay, it's been decided. We're gonna stick with Nate's false nine. Now, come on, bring it in. Let's go. Hey, Captain. You gonna join us?
No. That's where our hands need to be. Good man. He's even shaking his head. Somebody castrate this motherfucker.
Richmond on 3. 1, 2, 3.
And we're running his play. We're running his play. Why are you getting mad, Nate? Huh?
What is it? What'd I do? You're mad as hell. I mean, I just want to know why.
You want to know what you did?
Yeah, please.
You made me feel like I was the most important person in the whole world, and then you abandoned me. Like you switched out of life just like that. And I worked my ass off trying to get your attention back, to make you like me again.
When did...
The more I did, the less you cared. It's like I was fucking invisible. And now you're going to play Nate's false nine, so when the team fuck up, which they will, okay, you can blame it on me. Well, no, fuck that. Everybody loves you. The great Ted Lasso. Well, I think you're a fucking joke. Without me, you wouldn't have won a single match, and they would have shipped your ass back to Kansas where you fucking belong, with your son. Because you sure as hell don't belong here. I belong here. This didn't just fall into my lap, right? I earned this.
I know you did, Nate. And if I didn't tell you how important you were to me enough, I'm sorry about that.
No, you're not. You're full of shit. Just fuck you, Ted.
This all start when he brought Roy back on instead of relying on Nate. This is just his own insecurities finally finding root and sprouting once again. There we go.
And thanks to that Obisanya goal, Richmond's hopes for promotion are still alive.
All they need is one moment of individual brilliance, Arlo.
What sucks is I do understand how Nate's mind gets to where it is.
Is this the moment for Richmond?
Oh!
It's a penalty.
Yahoo!
You have to think Tartt will be the one to take it. He hasn't missed a penalty all season.
Oh god, that's so much pressure. I wish they didn't call that out, because now I'm sweating over it. Oh.
You got this, muchacho.
He's giving him the kick.
It looks like Tartt is giving the ball to Rojas, who hasn't kicked a penalty since.
This is his redemption. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Fuck you, Nate. God damn it. Sit your ass down.
Go, Daddy!
Fucking beard, man. Oh, and there's a new dog. It's like a full zone. Yes, it is, buddy. Kick that ball. Ah!
With that goal, they'll finish in second place and will return to the Premier League in their very first attempt.
Let's go.
It's all over. Richmond have done the impossible through grit, determination,
And with your fucking play.
Richmond deserve this. They remain
No.
a major trophy, it must be said, but it won't feel that way tonight. Final score: Richmond 2, Brentford 2.
Oh. Oh. Ooh. Ah. Oh, Nate tore it down. I don't know where his head's at right now, though. I don't understand this fixation and rage. I'm so all over the place on it.
They are certainly going to miss you around here.
Mr. Akufo.
He's staying.
I don't believe my time here at Richmond is over. And for that reason, I have to stay.
You Nigerian motherfucker!
Whoa.
You Yoruba trash! Who the fuck do you think you are wasting my time? You medium talent piece of shit.
Medium talent?
What the hell?
I will dedicate my life to destroying you, you fucking asshole. You will never play on the Nigerian national team. I will buy your childhood home, and I will take a shit in every room.
So I was not wrong about his fucking bravado last episode, then, was I?
I will never forget this disrespect. Fuck you, Sam Obasaya.
Well, fuck you too. Wow. What the fuck? Wow. Wow.
Well, right at the cricket bat here, I want to address the article written by our good friend, Mr. Trent Crimm from the...
No.
Or rather, I want to share with you all the truth about my recent struggles with anxiety.
Hopefully, I hope Rebecca didn't get him like fired or anything.
About the way we discuss and deal with mental health in athletics.
Aw, hell yeah.
Champagne to celebrate?
Oh, I'll just take a glass of water, please.
Still or sparkling? Yes, still.
You know, before living here, I used to think still water was just folks saying it's still water, you know? Like it was water and it continues to remain to be water.
Well, there's no greater education than travel.
Hey, friggin' man.
Very true.
Rupert's bought West Ham United.
Well, that'll be a nice change. Having our run-ins with him being scheduled as opposed to his normal sneak attacks.
Very true. True, true, true.
Hi, Rebecca. And Coach.
Oh gosh, she looks like she's so terrified.
I just wanted to let you both know that I've decided to stay.
No.
So I'm glad to hear that, Sam. How did Edwin Akufu take the news?
Not well.
I wish I could say it was because of my feelings for you. But the truth is, I think I need to stop worrying about how others feel about me. I'm staying because it's what's best for me and my personal journey.
No. He was saying that to her, but to him.
You know, I think he might have been talking to you and he was looking at me.
Yes. I know that.
Oh. Oh. Good God.
Oh, hell, you crushed that.
She's great. Hey, there he is.
Coach Lasso, I was worried about you. I thought you might have been in a bike accident.
Maybe he just wanted a one-on-one.
Actually, I don't know how to ride a bicycle. Really? That surprised me. Why? Because of the hair and the whole vibe? Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
so.
kind of.
But why the heck weren't you at the press conference then?
Because I am no longer a reporter.
Oh.
I was fired when they found out I revealed an anonymous source.
Oh, that's why.
No, I know, Ted. I did.
Oh,
I'm looking for
wow. What integrity.
But hey, you know what this makes you now, though, right?
Trent Crimm, independent.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dropping the.
My father made the same joke.
You sound like a cool guy. Well, I hope our paths cross again soon, Trent.
As do I, Ted. I love our chats.
And Ted.
No.
Good luck next season.
Damn. Five days later, he's still there to this day.
This is the last of it.
Yeah, just these and Trixwell.
He's gonna let her go.
I got you the last day working in the same building present.
You got me aeroplane tickets?
To Marbella.
How did you get actual printed tickets?
From my travel agent, Kathy.
Are you sure they still take paper tickets at airports?
Yes.
Like, is the plane gonna have propellers?
I will still only use paper tickets.
You and I are going to a villa.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to take the first holiday I've taken since I was 12, where I don't have to stay in shape or rehab my fucking knee. I'm going to gorge myself to death on tapas, and it will take fucking ages.
Aww.
But I can't go.
Why not?
Don't start work in 6 weeks. Started like a week ago.
Yeah, I know. That's why I made sure the place has got proper Wi-Fi and everything.
But I can't. I just can't. But you should go.
Are we breaking up?
No. Why would you say that? Of course not. I love you. We'll be fine. I'll see you in 6 weeks.
Should have been some communication there before he went and did that, but I get what he's feeling there, but if this is confirming how he was feeling earlier. She's willing to stay, but now he's seeing that, like, maybe this can't work and her follow her dream. I don't know. No. Oh, he left the tickets. Damn. 3 weeks later. Why are we just jumping? What the hell?
Congratulations. What's it going to be?
A Nigerian restaurant.
Oh! Oh, that's good. He's investing on bringing home here. That's so sweet. What the fuck? Oh wait, that would be 6 weeks. So did Roy actually go on the vacation or no? Nate. You son of a bitch. You're playing for Rupert, aren't you? Don't twitch that eye at me. Get hit by a car. Dude, fuck you. Goddamn Lucifer ass motherfucker. I was so proud of you in season 1. We can rewind, we can look. What have you done? What did you do? What happened? What happened? Sometimes some people just can't handle power, man. Can't handle it. I understand the way he felt. How he's taking that and reacting and running with that. I mean, I understand it in the way that you get to that place, but I don't know how he's so blinded by everything. Like, he needs Sharon, man. Jesus. I would hope that there's a redemption story for him. I hope there's a comeback, man. I don't like Ted, and I'm sure obviously Ted's upset about it and stuff like that and the way it's playing out, but I don't want everybody to end in like a shitty place. Right now, obviously, you know, yes, he is infuriating the unholy shit out of me. All that aside, all those raw primal feelings aside, all those Roy feelings aside, much like he gets too, he wants to be mad. He thrives on it. When he tried to like go off on Jamie in this, and then he was met first with Jamie being the bigger man and admitting what he did and coming clean about it, taking the piss out of his entire thing, he just like backed off. He's like, shit, he's right. Just like on the field when he was called him out for telling him to do an incorrect play. Same situation. I want to be mad, and I am mad, but then I'm checking myself because I get the situation and it's not a good place to be. Would Ted want me to be in that place? No. Still, gut reaction is always get hit by a car, break his kneecap with a baseball bat. Some variation or combination of the latter or former or all of the above. I'm glad that it's out in the air. The team doesn't know, but Nate now knows that Ted knows. It's been confronted, and it has been just, Nate just wasn't what he needed for certain situations. He needed to be that. He was the person that was coming up with the plays. He was his mentor, and it's this, once again, another parallel between Ted and Rebecca. As Higgins mentioned, a great mentor would set you up knowing you're going to leave one day. You know, go off on your own, spread your wings, and do your own thing. Ted has been that mentor for him. He's shown him how to coach. He's shown him how to lead. He's shown him how to do everything. He pulled him out of the gutter and gave him all of this. He says, this didn't fall in my lap. I earned this. Nah, you earned it after it fell into your lap. He saw good in you. He saw that light. He saw that potential, and he brought you out, gave you your shot. And it didn't even start there. He just saw you as a person. No one else did. And this is how you repay that kindness. Now that you've gotten success, you're People have congratulated you, sung your praises for some of your plays and your ideas, taken the charge when Ted had to leave the field. Yeah, feels good, feels nice. But now he just feels like anybody and any other thing that takes away from him is pulling him down. And that's just not the case. He's in his own world. He's been intoxicated with this success, and he just sees success, and everything around him is something taken away from that, leeching it off, and now there's competition. Roy was never meant to be competition. It was just helping the team in a way that Nate at the time wouldn't be able to. Had nothing to do with Nate's talent, his skills, his knowledge of the game, none of that. It had to do with his personality and whether or not he would be somebody that could meet with Isaac head to head and get him into the headspace that he needed to be in. He just wasn't that. Like, not all of them fulfill the same role. That's why there's 4 fucking coaches on this team. They all have a different style, focus, and role that they bring to the table that helps make a well-rounded little unit. You know, Ted's there for the support, the emotional structure, for the team building, for all of that. Beard's there to keep everything managed on track, to check Ted when he needs to know the game. Nate is the tactician. He's the one coming up with the strategies, the plays, the ways to shake things up, new ideas. And Roy's just that tough love who's been the guy on the field the whole time and can run the team, can deliver that information and push them to be able to deliver and execute. You know, they all have a different function. And it's as a team that they're making this shit happen. It goes back to that one little thing that Beard said about the trees. We used to think that in the forest, the tallest trees, they all fought for the sunlight, but it's really shared. So it goes through the roots. They share that energy, whether they're at the canopy or not. You know, they're all a unit. But Nate just sees himself as the lone tree fighting to survive. It's like he's a separate type of tree, and he's the only one of his type there fighting for this. And he's not sharing any of that energy, and he's blocking it out, and he's trying to take it away, but then somebody's branches are just creeping over top, and he feels threatened by that. He's still thinking like that. And maybe that has to do with the way his parents raised him and all this kind of stuff, the way his father is so difficult with him and giving him any kind of credit or acknowledgement for any of the deeds that he's done or any of the achievements that he's made. And it's just turned into this thing that now Ted has come in here to fill that void and help lift him up. And he doesn't know how to run with that. And it's just taking him back to this fight or flight mode where that's just the way he's been living his whole life. It's just so fucked up, man. And then to do this to Ted, he just doesn't see it this way. It's just such a betrayal. I'm still stuck on it, man. But hey, let's look at some positive stuff. Sam, seeing what him playing for Richmond does by seeing the people he's inspired here. You know, it's one thing to return home where there's many people, one, that look like him, two, that are from there, share his culture, to go back to that comfort. But then seeing that, much like in every other place in the world, people are spread out all over the place, and he can be an ambassador and a light for people like him that are not at home. You know, he's seen people wearing his jerseys, people wearing even the taped out thing to signify their support of his support of their home. And there's this whole idea that there's not like really a Nigerian footing here at all. And he's, when they called that out before, it was like, well, I never knew this place existed. And it's because it didn't. Because that guy was just trying to sell him on this illusion of what he wanted. And this illusion, he's trying to pull him back while there's people here that need him. People here that he inspires. People here that he's sharing that connection with. There's people who may feel disconnected from that, and he's giving them that here. I liked seeing that when he was walking through the neighborhood. Like, he's bringing a bit of Nigeria here, and I loved it. It was so beautiful. And that guy showed his true colors when it came to it, when he got rejected. And he was talking about, I don't like being rich. I don't believe they can be rich. But then he was just flaunting his wealth left and right. Just something about it felt so fucking fake. It ended up being, because the second he got turned down, he just went on a tirade. He just threw a fit like a little spoiled brat. Like, that's just all it came down to. And then he immediately turned on him, calling him Nigerian trash or whatever he said, trying to debase him for denying him. He was like, how could I have ever thought you were cool or whatever? You're a mediocre player, mediocre person, blah, 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 blah. But I'm proud of Sam. I'm proud of it. And I'm glad that his father understood. You know, he didn't try to pressure him one way or the other. You know, it would bring his son home, but he knew that wasn't the answer, and he didn't have that answer, and it may not be the right answer for him. Let the universe guide you, and he did. And it wasn't Rebecca. It wasn't Ted. It was his legacy. And it was so beautifully, beautifully done and executed. Coming back to Rebecca, I don't know. That's left unresolved between those two. But, you know, she set up Keeley, much like Nate has. I kind of got a little bit sidetracked there a bit. But, you know, as mentors, you know, the whole thing here. The pyramidic success. How are we doing that? How are we succeeding? How are we building people up? And the idea of that we're building people up to go off and do their own thing. And you have two examples of that yet again with Rebecca and Ted, where she's raised Keeley to be this power ass boss bitch, like, yes, go get it, girl, powerhouse businesswoman, where she's getting her own PR firm, not just running it for Richmond now. We see the positive effects of that growth, and then somebody who, in this case, I don't think it's a bad teacher, a bad mentor, so to speak. Maybe it's because of Ted's own issues this went unnoticed. And like we talked about before, you know, when he left, Beard was the only one around to see the bad shit Nate was doing. He didn't see the extent of it, but he saw some of it. So Ted's own problems allowed for this to fester. And I don't want to call Ted a bad mentor just because he had his mental health problems he was struggling with, but he just wasn't able to be there for Nate. But I also don't want to put that on him. There can be a bad student. We love Cobra Kai over here. You know, it's like there's no bad student, there's only bad teachers. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think that's 100% true. I think in 99% of the cases, I would agree wholeheartedly. But sometimes there's just a bad egg. And I think Nate may have been that bad egg. I don't know. I don't want to say that either. That's just bad too. I don't know, man. I'm just so conflicted about all of this because I love all of these people. And it's not Ted's fault. It's just an unfortunate turn of circumstances that they failed each other. And it just happens, man. It happens. But now he's going to play for the devil, tearing down their belief sign. And even still, after that conversation, after all of it was aired out, Ted still ran his play, let the team decide, and they were confident they could pull it off. And, you know, his immediate thought was like, hey, you're going to just keep running it, so when it doesn't work, you can just blame me and drag me down. He just immediately dives into negativity. It's so unfortunate, man, because look, it worked. They ran it. They made it. They got re-promoted with his plays. And he walked off. He just sees everything as an affront to him. Like by that point, he thought it was just, you know, they were just rubbing his place in his face. He's just going to take his place elsewhere. And that's just not what's happening, man. Tears down the believe sign after that was used as the charging point for the team to get them riled up and back out there and doing it again. He's made Ted this enemy in his mind. And it just drives me insane. I would have never thought we would have got here back in season 1. It's just nuts, man. But then the opposite of that, how far Jamie and Roy's come, you know, to this little moment here at the end when they got re-promoted and, you know, he headbutted him and then hugged him, you know, all that, you know, to you standing up and even being there when his father came into the player area and was throwing a hissy fit, hugged him, forgave him for the Keeley thing. Jamie for even coming to Roy first. He was looking for Roy. He got to the field first, went to the coach's office and was trying to find Roy. It's not that Roy confronted him and then he decided to. He was trying to find Roy first. He was already looking for him. And then Roy came in. Having Roy join up and get a little Diamond Dog session was also really great. It also echoes the whole situation where Ted sat in on the girls' talk when he was kind of the odd man out in that situation. He's like, oh, sometimes we just talk something and nothing happens. Yeah. That's kind of the case. And that's exactly what happened here too, but with them and Roy. Him seeing this article and realizing that they chose not to use any of the photos of him and him being like, the thing about that is she looks so natural and badass by herself that I feel like if I was in the photo, I'd be taken away from that. And how that's kind of affecting him right now. Like he still wants to be there. He wants to support her. But from his point of view, he's starting to see, or what I'm getting from it, is that he's starting to feel like he's not good enough or she's not going to be around enough. Maybe she's too successful. She's going to be too busy. Like the whole trip thing, while communication would have helped, had he planned that a little bit later or something like that, or talk to her about when would be good. I mean, it wouldn't have been a surprise, but it's just going to reinforce this idea and thought that he's already starting to build up in his head. He feels like he's holding her back, or that she's just too good for him at this point. That's what I'm reading from the way he's reacting to some of these things. While she doesn't see that, while she isn't saying any of that, and while she doesn't seem to feel like they're going anywhere negative, that's kind of where his headspace is at. And we're not seeing that. And that kind of ties back to when he kind of froze when the teacher was asking him questions. You know, back to their conversation on the couch when it got a little awkward. I feel like we're setting them up, and we have been for a minute. I feel like there's been some things foreshadowed for a while that they're maybe not going to be, and I hope it's not the case. Maybe we can push through it, work through it, all these little issues, and come out on the other side. But otherwise, I feel like we've been kind of foreshadowing that maybe they are going to not make it through the entire run of the show. Jamie's also was like, hey, I could have taken the shot, but we needed to, you know, we got our new mascot by the end of it. We're going back into the Premier League. We need to reinstate our mascot. We're going to get a new dog. And to help bring that around for this penalty kick, we need to get Danny his shot. He let him take it, you know, shared that spotlight, shared the aces. You know, they're the two aces, man. And Danny hasn't really done this since then, and he needed his moment. Everybody's getting their moment, and he shared that ball, and that's such growth from Jamie, man. From where he started to where he is now. It's just beautiful, beautiful storytelling. Just the subtle stuff, too, in this episode, too. The smaller things, like the little moment with Sharon checking in on Ted, or even his ex-wife checking in on him, and then the little ways that he's realizing he needs to pull back a little bit, and the little nudges that we're getting that she's also already starting to move on because of the way she was responding to that text and the way she responded to his response to that text. There's a lot of really good storytelling going on in the show, man. This was a really good episode. Trent Crimm, independent now, not the Independent. And this is like maybe like the whole like don't judge a book by its cover, but like when we first saw him, I thought he was going to be Ted's antagonist at the paper. That's what I thought was going to happen. I thought this was going to be a situation where maybe over time he'd get won over and it would be like a Ratatouille situation. But no, man, from the get-go, from the first time they sat down together when Rebecca was trying to sabotage him, Ted's outlook infected him, and that kind of collared the entire dynamic there forward. Like they have this strong respect, and at the end of the day, his integrity is so strong and his respect for Ted is so powerful that he basically lost his job just because he didn't want to keep that secret from Ted. He could have not told his boss, he could have not told his paper that he sold out of source. That's not who he is. He's honest. He'll write what he knows. He's going to be objective. Like he knew what he was going to write was going to hurt Ted or paint him in a bad light. But he was going to do it because that is the God's honest truth. It's what he's responsible for doing. But he also, as a friend, as somebody who has great respect for Ted, couldn't withhold that information. But also because of that integrity, he sold himself out. It's just on all fronts. That is just, man, hats off to Trent Crimm. And don't even wear a hat because you don't want to cover that hair, man. There were little great moments all throughout this. A lot of great moments with Higgins giving advice all throughout the episode. It was just all around amazing finale. Guys, I've been talking enough. What did you all think? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you got a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Sher, Ryan, Karen, York, Scott, Melito, Robert, Anguiano, Jeffrey L, Jake Cantrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crockett, and Justice Smith. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.